Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to another enlightening episode of ADFAR Tech Ventures Podcast. And I am your host, Sonal Shah. And today we have the privilege of hosting an extraordinary individual, a visionary in the realm of technology and leadership. So, joining us with us is Dr. Amit Andre. He is the CEO of the DataTech Labs. He is also an alumnus, data scientist, AI enthusiastic, and moreover of a public speaker and global technical leader. So Dr. Amit is not just a leader, but he is also an inspirational solution builder, embodying the belief in the never stop learning strategy. So from skillful business planning to cutting edge solution deployment, Dr. Amit expertise spans the entire technology spectrum. So, dear all listeners, please welcome all and joining us to get insights from the man who defines the essence of leadership and innovation. Dr. Amit, welcome to the ADFAR Tech Venture Podcast, and we are very grateful to have you today in our discussions. So, before we start our discussions, Mr. Amit, we just wanted to know what is your journey, what you are doing as a CTO or as a technological leader. So could you please take a moment to introduce yourself in your words, please?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sonal. I'm happy to be here today. As you said, yes, currently these days technology is an important factor on everybody's life. My journey has been around 24 plus years approximately, starting as a junior developer to architect to BA across multiple nations. I've traveled across 97 countries till date, trained, coached, implemented projects around the globe in various domains. While doing that, of course, as you said, I believe in one important aspect, which is never stop learning. And while working into multiple organizations, multiple forums, I always kept on upgrading myself, and that's where my base education happened in Kendriya Vidyalaya or Indian Air Force schools. Post that, I did my engineering, and while working, I did my MBA in leadership and sustainability. I then did my learning of MBA in international business. And then I joined IIM and completed my MBA in IIM Indore. And then I did my PhD in artificial intelligence and data science from New York. And my second PhD is on data science and analytics. So while working across multiple domains and industries, apart from industry certifications, I have been learning, exploring things at all levels on how the changing world is adopting to the important part, which is known as technology, which was nowhere 40 years back.
Very good. And we are so grateful to have you today with us. So thank you so much for this honored and humble introductions as you had, very gratefully provided with the right words which, resonate with your expertise. So this is all about our guest today. So one more thing, sir. I wanted to express my gratitude to our incredible audience also, as their curiosity is, making our journey worthwhile. So in the next 30 minutes, we will talk about the topic technical landscape and adoptions of AI in today's age for both aspiring as well as seasoned tech leader. So stay tuned, our audience, and keep listening to our insightful conversation with our today's guest, Dr. Amit Andre. But before we dive into the heart of the discussions, I would like to, give my introductions and what my organization is doing. So myself, Sonal Shah, I'm the host of this show, and this episode is brought to you by ADFAR Tech Ventures. It's a leading technological solution provider organizations, and at ADFAR, we are IT and tech platforms. We provide solutions for IT resources, recruitments, and tech audio podcasts. And we have a vendor alliances with the 50 plus tech partners. It includes SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Pega, OutSystem, Appian, Salesforce, Cloudera, Informatica, and many more. And we provide almost all the key solutions. It includes ERP, application development, data, AI, ML, blockchain, clouds, managed services, UX, UI, and cybersecurity too. So we have a resources basis of 20,000 plus across all skills, so which we can deliver both on-site and offshore within the 24 hours. So here we are, and we are with almost all the industrial visionary tech leaders. And as we are also super impressed with your bio and your profile, we are today here with you. So thank you so much for joining us. And now that we have a glimpse of each other's background, without further ado, we are starting the conversations with you, sir. So that is a excitement for me too, and you also, as you are joining with us today. So, sir, can we start the question and answer session?
Yes, absolutely.
Dr. Amit Andre, right? So, considering your role as a CEO as well as CTO at the DataTech Labs, right? So, your expertise in the technical landscape. So, could you share some insight into current technologies that you are, having for AI as well as data science solutions?
Yeah, absolutely, Sonal. When we speak about current technologies, it is very important for us to understand what domain are we working on, uh, yeah, and different segments we are trying to address. See, importance of technology is when where is considered effective when we actually make change in anybody's industry or anybody's life with the help of technology. Currently, at DataTech Lab, we are exclusively working in both the segments. When I say both, one is research and development, and second is the commercial segment. In commercial segment, based on industry requirements, we deliver programs like based on the client requirements. It could be data analytics, it could be generative AI, it could be Oracle CPQ applications, programs, and whatnot. When it comes to research and development, we have around 9 patents. And these 9 patents are around various industries for exclusive machine learning frameworks, data manipulation and analytic components, predictive understanding and analytics, generative artificial intelligence in a particular domain, prompt engineering integrated with automation in AI, bots components are few important areas where we are working at Data Tech Lab, and we have been working in these research, doing research in these areas in various components. So, industries like banking and finance, healthcare, uh, agriculture, where are important industries where there is a lot of research required, and implementation of on concepts like deep learning. Uh, when I say deep learning, it is all probably CNN, RNN, LSTM, GRU based on different segments is important. And that basically makes a difference of being ahead in the industry at Data Tech Lab with the help of AI, data, and cloud engineering techniques.
Right, sir. So thank you so much for providing insights about the technological, landscape that you are managing and currently handling at your organization as well as your customers' organizations, places. So that's wonderful to know about your son. So, sir, in steering this technical landscape, how do you determine these strategic directions for, adopting a new technology as well as, especially in the realm of various technologies they are taking place in the current age?
That's a good question, Sonal. Uh, I am probably, you can say, a slightly old school thought here, going against the industry, I would say. In our organization, we do not have 5 days week. We have 5 days working week, but we all gather 2 Saturdays in a month, preferably first and third Saturday, which we call it as learning Saturdays. And in this learning Saturdays, we do multiple workshops, multiple case studies, invite industry leaders, work and do hands-on exercises to learn new technologies which are forecasted to come by all major OEMs. And that's how we try to keep pace with the changing standards in the different technology segments. Like, to give you a classic example, uh, um, probably an auto ML is something which automated machine learning is being worked out at all segments, which is forecasted to work at all levels. And that's something, a niche area at the moment to be understood on how data robots, H2O.ai will make a difference. And we are trying to understand and see how we can align it to industry. Because see, learning is something which probably today people can done sitting at home or sitting anywhere, from the Google, YouTube, and there are many free learning sources also. But what is to be understood by people is whatever is being learned, how that is to be applied and how that is to be applied in a particular industry. And that's where these learning Saturday concept in our organization helps us.
That's a wonderful, sir. So, in a true sense, you are leading the role as a leader. So, establishing that thought process and maintaining that, implementation level strategy. So, it's a wonderful to know. So, sir, in line with these, I would also like to know. So, are there any specific collaboration tools or methodology you are approaching, or like when you are saying that every Saturday you people are meeting and discussing this strategy? So how this cross-functional collaborations occur? So how do you manage the effectiveness of these kind of meetings? Is it
So what So we have an internal framework solely, which is an integration of design thinking, Scrum, and Agile, integrated with each other, suiting the culture of our organization,
right?
and that basically helps us.
Okay, sir, that's a wonderful. That's a wonderful. Because now what happens? There are so many, organizations we are hearing and discussing. So everybody is, providing trainings for various different skills and different technologies, but they are not checking their effectiveness or they are not maintaining the particular role. So it's a better to, have some kind of a framework. So it's wonderful to know. Yes.
Yeah. So effectiveness we measure with the assessment as a service platform, which is an internal platform and one of the patented platform,
Okay.
where we do experiential assessments for our employees.
That's a wonderful. So it's built by yourself only, or you have hired someone?
No, no, it is made by our team.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So that's a very good insight from your side, So you are creating tools for yourself too. So, sir, as you are leading the space in the technology, so when you are, hiring for a team, so what are the potential skills you are looking to have in that people, or what are the, potentials, behavioral or attitude-wise skills you are checking while recruitment?
See, when we talk about recruiting freshers, we are looking majorly on the learning attitude, humbleness, and adaptability of the candidate. When we are looking for an experienced candidate, probably we evaluate or basis on the work they have done on their experience, and hire people. So these are the two areas. We don't want to get into tool specific evaluations uh, and discuss a bit more, because any which ways technologies, tools are something which can be learned and worked out. Uh, but what we believe is somebody should have right attitude to explore and get things done, than depending on help, or probably evaluating options. So having people with the right mindset is very important, and we try to calibrate, evaluate all of these mindsets based on our assessment as a service, and rate them before we hire anybody, and then we take a call.
Oh, that's grateful to know about this thing. So thank you so much for, giving us insight about your technical skills recruitment strategies. So, sir, as we are discussing the topic about AI and technological landscape. So in this fast evolving tech landscapes, how does you or your people stay at the forefront of innovations? So, as per your experience and your future forecasting, are there any emerging technologies that you are, closely monitoring for potential integrations into your organizations or, for customers' solutions provision?
See, when we see the upcoming landscape in technology, all of them are are basically affecting a particular industry or a particular problem statement. So, as I said, tools and technologies can be learned and adopted, and that's where is the culture where we are building people around it. Yes, but we have insights through which we are focusly working on automated bots, training machines with higher config to have better performance. Uh, we are also evaluating and working on upcoming explainable AI concept, which is to be adopted in the industry shortly. When I say explainable AI, the entire SHAP line components which create the adaptive explanations of how AI works out, and then the services which have been introduced by cloud platforms, because every cloud platform, or probably if I talk about top three cloud platforms, AWS, Azure, and Google, all of these are ahead of us and launching services to adopt the technology. So, adopting and evaluating these tech space uh, and technologies and services which they are launching, and then aligning it with components health. And already said, auto ML is one important area which is making a buzz in the industry at the moment, uh, which basically helps.
Right, right, right. So thank you so much for, revealing this side of TDTL and how you people are, focusing and keeping keen eyes on the emerging technologies that might soon find a home in your cutting edge solution. So that's wonderful to know. So, sir, when evaluating these kind of all new technologies for adoptions, might be for you or for a customer side. So, are there any specific factors that weigh heavily in the decision making process? So, it might, ensuring that alignment with your business if objectives and your client needs.
See, while we work and adopt with the new tech, it is important that we understand how this is going to make difference post adoption. Even if any technology or application or a service, it's very important for us to understand what difference it is making if we buy it. See, purchasing a technology, upgrading, learning is okay as an investment. But while we do that, what areas is it affecting? What can we expect down the line, next 10 days, 15 days, 2 months, a quarter? Uh, because we need to break down it into pieces to understand how it is going to change uh, compared to how we are working today. And that basically creates the correct culture on adopting and using particular technology.
Yes, so that's a very good, idea. So to ensure each innovations align seamlessly as per your business goal as well as client needs. So that's a wonderful to know about this. So, sir, if you don't mind, can you share some of the highlights or glimpses about your upcoming projects and shed lights on the technology you envision incorporating this adoption of AI in the new tech projects?
So, as I said, couple of exclusive commercial projects what we are working into, security domain, fraud analytics domain, uh, and consumer domain for our customers is basically to understand the data, work on predictive algorithms around that data, and integrate generative AI bots with the help of custom machine learning algorithms. Defining the perspective is a challenging area where we have completed our POC successfully and looking forward to implement it for our customers shortly.
So much, sir, for offering a sneak peek into these upcoming projects and the technologies you are adopting. So thank you so much. So it's a very insightful discussion, sir, for ourselves also to know about you and for the audience also to know about you. So thank you so much, sir, for providing the valuable insight. So, sir, as we are, wrapping up our discussions for 2 days, so as you know, you are an expert and a global speaker, and also you are leading so many other lines also. So, if it's possible for you, could you please leave us a few lines that encapsulate your journey and motivate us to reach new heights in our endeavors? So, it would be great appreciated if you, provide some closing words for our audience.
Probably as we are addressing technology industry, I would say keep exploring, keep learning, and make your hands dirty to progress further. That will always be.
Well, that's a wonderful, sir. And as we concern about the technology and this AI landscape, I don't think so. It will be, leaves your hand dirty, but definitely it will gives your full body clear. I think so. So thank you so much for these wonderful conversations, and thank you for gracing us with these invaluable insights and wisdom. So, on behalf of ADFAR Tech Venture Podcast, we are really grateful to have you today and the transformative ideas we have shared with us. So, we are definitely try to, apply them in our pursuits also. And thank you so much, sir, for this enlightening, thought-provoking discussions. So, I also wanted to express my heartfelt gratitude for sharing these insights in technology and landscape, and definitely it will going to help our listeners also. So this is all about our today's discussion. And to our listeners, a heartfelt thank you for joining us at ADFAR Tech Venture Podcast. And for more enriching discussions or to know about what this Data Tech Lab is doing, what Dr. Amit Andre is, you can follow his LinkedIn page as well as his company page through the LinkedIn or other social media platforms. And to know more about ADFAR Tech Venture and the podcast, you can also go to LinkedIn pages and all social media platforms. So still you are there and we are also here. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and until our next encounter, this is your host Sonal Shah is signing off. Thank you, sir, for being with us, and thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.